Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Go Ask Sawyer. My name is Jamie. I'm your host and happy Sunday. Welcome. Thank you so much for pressing play. Sometimes that's the hardest thing, and I appreciate every single person who is showing up. Season 4 is all about journaling, to find yourself, to process, to heal, whatever your purpose or intention is, or you just want to learn how to journal because you're not really sure what to do. And sometimes it's nice to have someone just tell you what to do. So as always, you're going to need your journal and something to write with, or your notes app, however you like to do that. Set your timer for 3 minutes. And I'm going to ask you just to write for 3 minutes. Let your brain, let all the thoughts and everything fall out of your brain. As I've suggested before, you could write song lyrics. I usually start by writing a letter to myself or just reflecting on my day. Actually, the other thing I have done, because I started doing this in November, I've been writing to like my future partner. So I always start out with "Dear my love" or "Good morning, my love," and then I tell her about my day. So I don't know, maybe just I was manifesting something. So you could do anything you want, but I'm going to ask you to press pause right here and set your timer, and I'll see you in 3 minutes. Welcome back. If you did not press pause, welcome back anyways. Okay, today is going to be short and sweet. We have done so much work around finding our purpose, understanding our purpose, shame, what shame means to us, how shame shows up, settling, why we settle, where we settle. And then last week we focused on anger. And that was, I don't even know why, but that felt like a really hard episode for me. I think because I struggle with that emotion, and again, I understand secondary, but that episode just felt hard for me. So I thought this week, let's just take a little Taylor Swift advice and shake it off. This is the week of opposites. You are going to say yes to something that you normally say no to, and say no to something that you normally say yes to. Again, you have put in so much work. You are showing up for you intentionally, even if you don't know what you're doing. I promise you, if you stick with this, in 3 months from now, you'll look back and be like, I'm so happy I started journaling, or I started looking at my emotions or my whys. So let's have some fun. We're going to start out with Isaiah 43:18-19. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. I love that. Making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. So maybe places that you once thought you were lost, he is making a way. What is your new way, your new thought pattern, or just a moment to take a break of what you normally do, the way you maybe normally think, act, or survive in this world? When we take a new direction, I promise you guys, beautiful things can happen. So many beautiful things have happened in my life when I have chosen a different direction. And I'm not just saying like, I'm going to chop all my hair off. I'm not talking about drastic necessarily, but just little things. The first time we have a cabin up north, and I always take the same way there and the same way back. And after one of my breakups, not my recent one, but the one before, I was driving home and I put in my GPS and it gave me a different route to take, like a route I had never gone home. It took me like through Merrill. And I thought to myself, okay, let me try this way. So like I took a different way home. Well, different way to get to the freeway. But while I was doing that, I came across a different podcast that I had never listened to by a new person. I got to see different sights. It was like this beautiful, windy road. And there was just something really magical about taking a different direction home. So that could be something new. Maybe you always drive the same way to and from work, and you decide one day, I'm not going to take the freeway. I'm going to take all side streets or something like that. Another thing I've done, I really love dancing. So I think a couple episodes ago, I told you guys, like, I've just started dancing everywhere I've gone to kind of like shake out emotions, but like I had lost joy. So it was like my way to find joy. And a couple weeks ago, I went line dancing with a friend and I had so much fun. Now, although the bar was really small that we went to, and I would definitely go back, I definitely have put it on my radar now to find bars that teach line dancing. I really, really enjoyed myself. And that was something different. And I was a little nervous going there because I didn't know what to expect, but I had a really good time. I took my paddleboard out on a Tuesday. I love my paddleboard. We are in May and it was gorgeous this last Tuesday. And I just kept going back and forth like, what should I do tonight? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my board out. And I went and watched the sunset on the lake and it was amazing. And then I met a lady and she told me about this other lake that is out near Oconomowoc. It's a smaller lake that has all these channels that go out to the bigger lakes. And she said there's this really cool bright blue bar. So I looked it up. I found it. I haven't gone yet. But again, I just discovered a new lake. And well, Gunnar really made this friend. I didn't. And maybe I made a new friend. Then I decided, I haven't done this recently, but a couple years ago, I decided not to drink for like 30 days. That could be something you try for a week or two, and purposely going out into social settings and not drinking, just kind of seeing how you're feeling, trying something different, shaking it out. Karaoke, I always say I cannot sing. I don't think I'm the worst singer in the world, but some people that I used to know did karaoke. And so I got up the courage to do it. And I was so scared. I was like sweating, I was shaking. But it really pushed me to be in front of people when I'm scared, but like I'm going to show up anyways, and really get into that mindset of like, who really cares, right? Like if I'm having fun, who really cares? So this week, I really want to challenge you to try something new. Say yes to something that normally you say no to. Maybe it's going out to dinner in the middle of the week, taking a new drive home, finding a new musical artist in a genre that normally you're like, I would never listen to this. Going to a city that you normally don't go to. I don't know. If you live in Milwaukee, maybe you're like, I'm going to go out to Lake Country one night and watch the sunset. I'm going to go to Pewaukee Lake. I'm going to go out to Oconomowoc and just try something different. And then, I don't want you to overthink it. I want you just to do it and then see how your body reacts. And then I want you to find one place in your life this week that you can say no when you normally would say yes. This might be harder to do in your job setting, but where are places or people or things that you're always like, yes, yes, yes. And this week you're like, I'm going to say no, or I'm not going to go, or I'm going to make a different decision. I want you to do that. And think about which one of those decisions was easier or harder. Journal about it, and then just reflect on that. I really hope you have fun with the yes one, because I don't know, it like wires your brain to let you know you can do hard things. Oh, that's the other thing I started doing, or I'm really good at it now, but going out to dinner by yourself. Now, I do go sit at the bar, so there's other people around, but I have gone to sit at a table by myself. Maybe you decide to go to the movies by yourself. You decide to go down to the lakefront and walk by yourself. And this could be like, some people do this stuff by themselves all the time. But if you're scared of that, that would be a really fun thing to do. So the second verse, Proverbs 16:3, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. I truly believe when you put out into the universe, I want to do this, whatever that might be, and then you start moving accordingly to that way, doors will start opening up. He will open them up to you, or whatever you believe in, spirit, universe, however you believe. If you want to be an entrepreneur, take a day and be like, yeah, I'm going to start a website. I'm going to watch a YouTube video on how to do this. I'm currently working to build a website. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm watching some videos on how to do it because I have a vision in my head and I'm going to try to make it come to life. So I'm going to pull us a card, just popped right out right before I let us leave. It's Eye of the Needle, Intentionality. So I am using the Shaman's Dream Oracle book, or deck, I should say. Clarity, Positive Outcomes. Oh, I love this one. If you look through the eye of a needle, what do you see? Summon the experience of being so singularly focused on the task ahead that it becomes natural to remove everything that is a distraction from around you, every non-essential, so you succeed. What is, in this case, the definition of success? In order for the threading of the needle to happen, everything not in alignment with your goal needs to go. This is the only way you'll get what you need. Shrewd discernment. The willingness to willow down the needle thread connection to its essence. The eye of the needle looks so tiny, but once your intention threads through it, a vast opportunity is presented on the other side. The needle can mend, can sew things together to make something meaningful and new. You're experiencing success right now. Stay true to your desires, to the work you need to accomplish, so you are laser focused on the experience of creating and manifesting. The outcome is assured by divine forces. Oh, I just love that for this week. Get clear, get focused, have fun. Eleanor Roosevelt said, do one thing every day that scares you. Let's get scared this week. Okay, let's get scared. Say yes to something you normally say no to. Say no to normally say yes to. And hey, stay cute, stay loud, keep dancing, even when everyone else is watching. Peace.